Welcome back to Drunk Nerds and Dragons. We're going to continue with the Purple Moon saga. Make sure you subscribe, like, all that bullshit that I almost always forget to say. It's not bullshit. Please help us out. We are going to start with introducing characters. We're going to start this side over here first.
I'm Ariana Grandont.
I still love that name. I don't know why. I'm Cam, and I am Xavian Thrisk.
I'm Rob, and I'm playing Jark Prongo.
I'm Brendon, and I'm playing Toor.
What are your classes, guys? There's more than just your names.
Oh, wow.
Introducing your
In
characters.
session.
Yeah.
Hold on, I can't remember. Hold on.
He's the boy.
Can we name that the episode? Classes in session.
Bard. I'm a
Bard.
Paladin.
Paladin.
Sorcerer.
Warlock.
Ooh, okay.
A lot of magic users.
Yeah. You guys are special in a world that doesn't have a lot of magic.
That's right.
Anyways, I'm Jeff, and I play every other motherfucker tonight. Raise your glasses. Let's have a little toast. Bing, ding, ding.
Cheers.
All right. Close your eyes. Imagine all around you is a lush jungle scape. A leopard confidently strides through the foliage. It seems to be on a casual stroll. A butterfly lands on the leopard's nose, and the cat gently shakes its head, and it flies away. A small red squirrel scurries up and stares at the leopard. They both turn their heads in confusion towards each other, as by a telepathic link, they converse for a short time. The squirrel scurries into the brush, and the leopard continues on its path. All manner of creatures gather and speak with the leopard queen. She reigns over her domain with peace and tranquility, never harming or eating her furry friends. Outsiders beware, though, for her bite is strong and her teeth are quick. Most importantly, her magic is strong. In a world with little magic left, she dominates all around her. The queen of the jungle curls up for a short nap before being interrupted by the sound of talking. A group of hooded figures speak in a dark and ancient tongue. The leopard rushes into the newly made clearing, but she's too late. The ritual has already begun, or has already been completed. The leopard shifts into her true form, a young woman, naked in the purple moonlight. Who in the hells are you? And what manner of evil is this? You corrupt the ether itself. Are you the ones of prophecy? She speaks hurriedly, as if she has not spoken the common words in quite some time. There's no response, and she readies a spell. The forest comes to life and tries to bind the three figures, yet simultaneously, ether pockets explode forth from beneath the druid, and she is imprisoned. The tallest hooded figure steps forward. The queen of the jungle is captured. It now truly begins. And we will cut to where we last left you off. I swear I will get through these. You guys were on an airship traveling from country to country that was attacked, destroyed, fallen into the ocean, and you did your best to fight off the creatures and the three hooded figures that were in charge. The chains that were carrying the ship higher into the air were released, and you were blasted off, down, but you are now conscious as you guys, the other airship flew off in the distance, and you guys made sure everybody could fit, including the captain, on these boats. Weeks have passed on the open sea. You guys all get a long rest. Cam, that means you're going to need to roll something. You know what I need you to roll.
Yep, here we go. It's an 8.
An 8. So close. So weeks have passed. You've had a long rest, so make sure that all your character sheets are fully rested. Whatever that needs to be done. You will find small pockets of islands, none of them worth, in your mind, stopping and staying. You still have places to be, but you have had a few journeys in these weeks. But some of the people have gotten off and stayed there in hopes of a rescue ship. The
Can I talk to any people on the lifeboat?
Yeah, sure, of course.
I would like to go around and ask any of the people we haven't met yet if they know what happened the night I got insanely drunk and lost my kind of lost my shit.
First roll of the session. Give me a luck roll, and I'll let you add a +2 to that luck roll.
Heard that. 6.
With the +2?
That's good, dude. I have inspiration. Can I re-roll that?
Yeah, if you'd like.
I don't remember what you gave me inspiration for, but
Nah.
I'm sure it was something epic.
Yeah.
16.
16, that's better. Yes, after you talk to many people, most of them don't want to talk to you because you're in the middle of the ocean and you've been there for days, barely eating, barely surviving. But eventually you find a young dwarvish woman. They calls herself Belinda. She says that she forgot her true dwarven name years ago, and she got tired of people looking at her funny, so she just started going by Belinda.
It's a beautiful name.
She talks a lot about herself, even though you asked her a question for a while, and then eventually she says, yes, you were hanging out with that rich rapscallion that I think acts back in the Western world.
Axe.
I don't know his name, but he's a big theater guy.
Tall?
Yes, tall, very tall.
Everyone's tall to me. I'm a gnome.
Yeah, everybody's tall to me. I'm a dwarf. Well,
Well, you're
little
tall.
bit
You're
shorter, yeah.
tall to me.
I'm tall to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm actually the tallest in my family.
Really?
Yeah. I've got 3 brothers, 2 sisters, and I'm taller than them. What were you asking again?
If you know who I am.
Oh,
Or what I was
don't know
doing
who
that
you
night.
are, but yeah, you were with some famous actor.
I was on some quest and I don't remember what. I got very drunk.
You were on a quest. You said something about Punani. You said you were on the quest for Punani.
We're always on that quest, aren't we?
When I overheard you guys talking. And then you guys all scurried off to, I think, somebody's bed
I'm
chambers.
seeking the lost temple of Punani.
I've never heard of such a
a
thing.
fable from
Can
where I
I
come
pixie
from.
nest up there? As the only one with
There are
Punani,
many
can I like?
fairies at the temple of Punani.
To remind you guys, like, you guys can all hear this conversation because you're all crammed in a few lifeboats very close together on the ocean. They're not made for long distance travel. They've been traveled longer than they should be because you were out in the middle of nowhere. But you can all hear this conversation if you'd like to interject.
Anyone? Bueller?
Xavian is still in fairy form. He is quite taken with this new form. I'm still flying. I'm
Yeah.
actually flying over, the vessel. And
Flying for 3 straight days?
Well, no, we take turns. Remember, we were taking turns
Yeah.
with the captain. So
He took turns. I made someone do it for me.
yeah. So I'm up there, and I have discovered a powder kit on my person, and I'm powdering my nose.
Okay, I forgot to say that Captain Jar at the first stop got off to make sure that the people staying on this tiny forgotten island would be safe. I forgot to say that he got off with them. So you guys there's no captain of this ship.
Oh, so we're not even with the original crew.
You are with the original people, but the captain has left, and probably, I'd say 20% of the actual people that survived, hundreds, are now left on that island. The first island that you stopped to.
Gotcha.
We have food.
Not much.
The people.
Oh, God. This is a good time to introduce somebody. If you haven't noticed, there's somebody new at the table. Introduce your character. Tell us what he looks like as he's cramped into this ship, or he or she, I don't... cramped into this ship with these lost travelers.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of chilling. I'm used to these tight spaces. I'm always just cramming myself wherever I can fit,
I do know, sir. I'm a tiny guy. I cram myself in a lot of places. What's
And,
your name?
We'll get along well. My name is
wh-
Toor.
What does your character
Toor.
look like?
He looks,
For the
he's
listeners, viewers.
brown haired. He's about 5'6". He's got brown eyes.
Human?
He's a human.
Human. Cool.
Sorry, there's gnomes and fairies and shit. You gotta specify.
Dwarves, gnomes, fairies, all sorts of men. What kind of garb are you dressed in?
Just rags.
No, okay. Oh, yeah.
Just business casual, you know.
Business rag casual.
Those are your nice rags.
Yeah. Very good. You guys all have noticed this person over the past few days of weary travel on the ocean.
I find him no matter because he's not as beautiful as me.
Oh,
That's
very good.
Xavian. I look down upon him.
Well, you don't have to say what you're thinking of. You don't have to say what
Yes.
you're thinking.
Oh, but
Are you just saying it?
I am saying it.
Okay.
I'm speaking.
With like it within earshot.
I'm
you're
speaking to
just-
Ariana about it.
Oh, sorry, I need to pay attention.
Like I said, everybody
You see
can
those
hear each
raggedy
other.
ass clothes.
I call up.
I'll try to not be offended.
You look down on everyone. You're fucking flying.
Let's leave them and fly away.
We could kill them first.
And more food.
More food. I like my new fairy self.
You know? Oh, hi.
Since we were just
I lean over to Toor and I say, "Are you good with magic?"
I'm all right.
Okay, we might need to kill these.
And we're about battle. Everybody roll initiative.
PvP.
since we were
episode
just interjecting into the week travel that you've been doing, we will go back to about a day after the conversations you just had. Very, very strong storm took up, and many people of the vessels did not survive.
Does Belinda survive?
We'll find out. Everybody give me a Constitution saving throw.
Within 20.
Yikes. Nat 20, baby.
Nice.
Son of a bitch.
I
Barely
got
else a one.
I'm about to start a country.
Nat 22. Hey.
Dirty 20.
What? Dirty 20. And what did you get?
Fuck you.
One.
A natural one?
Plot to kill us, that's what you get.
The,
We're down here on land.
the
Like
storm
real people.
the storm rages for days.
Nice wing.
Right.
You guys managed to try to direct the ships best you can with oars and whatnot. And as lightning strikes, you see a large island in the distance, larger than any of the islands you've seen so far. This island creeps up on you through this raging storm, and your ships all crash onto land, many drowning. You go unconscious at the wreck, but you all go unconscious, but you guys wake up very quickly. After the storm has subsided, the sun has come up, and you find yourselves on a beach littered with bodies and debris of wooden makeshift. And you see your fairy companion is stuck in a tree. She's still beautiful and fairy-like, but like this in a tree, unconscious. Off to the the right of the beach.
Okay. I'm going to get a pail of water. Is there a pail? Do I find a pail?
You find some sort of wood you could use to scoop things. There's no... Actually, no. You wouldn't have had pails on a lifeboat. Yeah, no, I think there would be. Yeah, sure, there's a pail.
A poop pail.
There's a pail of, yeah. That's what I started thinking of. I was like, you gotta have a
You
poop
poop off
pail.
the side.
Yeah,
It's the ocean. Why,
you gotta-
why
I
do we
think
keep a bucket of shit on this lifeboat?
If you don't make
Cramped it up as it
to
is.
the
we
end.
need it. We paused for logic break. I think you would need a pail in case you had to start taking on
Yeah,
water.
taking out
I think
water.
that would- Anyways, yes, there's a pail.
I take it and I go to Ariana and I...
She's like up in a tree.
Yeah, I'm still
Oh, you're
fairy.
flying.
I can
You're-
fly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I fly up. Oh, you pure, beautiful soul. How unconscious you are. Let me ail you. And I slowly pour the water over her head to wake her up.
I will say that wakes her up.
Okay.
You're not like hurt or anything. You're not like taking damage. You just hit your head really hard when the ship crashed the night before and you were unconscious. But now you wake up to dirty salt water poured all over your fairy self.
It was a poop bucket. Oh, God. Perception to see if there's still poo in there.
Perception to see if it was a poop bucket.
Okay.
And I will roll luck.
Oh, that
It was a 6. I don't know. You tell me.
Well, you don't know.
Okay.
I think your character thought it was a poop bucket. I think.
After a few weeks at sea, it's probably more
fucking
like
with
a dysentery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been about a week, but still, probably that pail was probably used for things it wasn't supposed to be used for. Whatever its original
Or
thing was for.
better.
They're beautiful white sand spanned out, and on the tree line. There's large vegetation and jungle and tree line. You can see rudimentary made like wooden buildings just kind of peeking their way out of the tree line. You can't tell how well they're made or who might have made them, but you can tell that there's something humanoid made within the tree line. And you see off in the distance, for a moment, you see a figure at the tree line, probably about 4 feet tall, turns around, disappears. That is what you get just as you are coming to, looking around the beach. This beautiful, like, autumn-colored red and orange within the green of the tree lines. It is very beautiful, different than what you left when you took your journey from the other country. It was very green foliage. This has a lot of different dark colors to it. Not like decayed brown, but like amber, orange, and green mixed in. You've definitely found yourself in a different habitat, like a different...
like climate.
Yeah, climate.
Exotic.
Exotic. There are nuts that grow on the trees as well. Like a large blue, some sort of bulbous
Blue nuts.
Yeah, blue nuts.
Is there any chance,
Like blue coconuts.
is there any chance that Jark Prongo has been to this island before?
Roll me a history with advantage.
How about Arcana?
History.
Fuck.
Oh,
Nat 20!
Hey, you have advantage? They're ridiculous.
You saw
You're
that.
burning your good rolls.
Yeah.
I'll roll it again, see if I double crit. I don't.
You don't double. If you double crit it, I don't know what I would do.
I don't know either.
You own the island.
You have to roll out.
I just become a god.
You, as you have many times before, your brain becomes acutely aware that you have been here before, just like Memento.
Numbers, yeah. Geometry going through my
You're
brain.
like, what? You have been here before, and there was armies of small, vicious creatures with iron swords that are designed to be like saws, and they have spears, and they spoke a language that you did not understand. Actually, do you speak Goblin?
I don't.
Oh God, it would have been nice if you did. Yeah, a language you don't speak. You
I speak giant.
no giants. But you came up here on a party cruise with some other people years ago, and the cruise ship stopped, thinking the island was beautiful, and then you were instantly attacked by this army of creatures, and you ran back to the ship and
Just
never came back.
chased off. Didn't spend a lot of time here.
Yeah, instantly chased off.
Okay. Friends, I think this island might be dangerous. I was not greeted warmly last time I was here. Don't ask me why I was here. It was on an important sorcerer business. But we should be careful.
Perhaps it was because of your short stature and ugly demeanor.
You got something to say, bud? Why don't you come down here? Why don't you come down here and say that to my face?
Why don't you grow some wings and fly?
Oh, one more level up and I'll be able to fly, okay, bud? Or I'm fucking taking you down. You believe this? Never met such a up his own ass flying fairy man before.
Give me a perception roll.
Okay.
I hope you get this one.
+4. So 13.
13, I'll give it to you.
Oh, goody.
You see a goblin, deep red and green, like different spots, and you see him about to, and then another goblin goes and pulls down the spear. But deep in you, you know that shit was about to fuck you up if he'd thrown that spear. Yes.
Can I roll to see if it's Ronnie, my ex?
You can roll perception, and then you tell me if it was Ronnie your ex.
Ronnie the Goblin.
Well, so you tell me if you think it looks like
Sounds
Ronnie
like you're
your
playing
ex.
in my game.
I already know the answer, but you can roll for perception.
Okay. I get in front of everybody. Ronnie? 19.
You're pretty sure it's Ronnie.
It was dark that night.
You know this goblin.
Yeah.
How?
I see.
I need to know.
Can you get him to stop throwing spears at us?
So the
Well, I
two
couldn't get him to
goblins
stop
that are
another goblin.
he never
so.
threw a spear. I want it perfectly clear. He never threw a spear. He was about to throw a spear, and then the other goblin pulled his hand down, and they kind of knowingly looked at each other and were like.
Yeah, y'all. I think I can do this. I think I.
And then the goblin that you believe
Take
Ronnie goes, my name is Lugs, not Ronnie. Ronnie is a dumb goblin name.
Ronnie, you like fairies?
What?
Same thing. It'll work.
Ronnie, do goblins like fairies?
God, Screeked! Screeked, can we kill them, please?
We offer you this fairy as sacrifice.
No, we can't kill them. You know that we can't kill them today.
You can just have them.
But we could just kill them.
Can you take them anyway?
Nobody will know. And they like kind of argue back and forth. And then the original one that, actually the one that you think is Ronnie is like so fed up he just kind of.
Would
Pounce.
you like to be Ronnie?
No, I'm Lugs. And then Screeked steps forward and goes, "What are you ugly creatures doing here?"
Oh,
Yes, you ugly.
ugly.
Yes.
not see
If you're
my
not goblin,
perfect
you were
chiseled
ugly.
cheeks.
If you're not goblin, you were ugly. Look, it's nothing personal. I just only like goblins. God, we think everybody else is ugly.
I've
We were
never thought of
invited.
this.
You weren't invited here. I saw a boat wreck
No, we were invited. We were just
Roll
on our way and
deception.
it crashed.
with disadvantage.
Wait.
So you, yeah, you
20?
get plus-
This is a good learning lesson. There are some things you just can't lie about.
I
'cause
learned a lesson last time, like, and it was different.
some things you just can't lie about.
Yeah, you might as well not roll. She rolled a 1.
Damn, get some new dice.
We're all ones over here.
I don't know what Ronnie told you, but nobody is invited to this island. Nobody ever in the hundreds of years that I've known about the like our history books, nobody's come here. Nobody's invited here. We usually kill everybody, but you're lucky. And he looks up to the sky. Well, it's not up there now, but it's purple moon time, and we can't kill you. All crime is punishable by death. That goes for you guys. No crimes, or you die. Which logically makes no sense sometimes, because then how are we gonna? We'll wait till the blue moon's over, but we will kill you.
What about crimes of the heart?
Like fucking?
Sure.
No, that's the day after purple moon time. We fuck, drink, party.
Show me the way, boys.
During this whole time,
Have you booked entertainment?
I just want to.
Well, if you're here the day after the moon times, we will kill you.
After party.
Wait, you said the moon wasn't there?
Well, it's not up there right now.
Where is it?
I'm saying like this. So the other thing, the sun.
Oh, it's daytime.
Are goblins smarter than you?
You might be. Hang on. Yeah.
Booked an entertainment? How much coin you pay us to play?
How much are you asking?
No, you pay us.
What do you play?
Well, what kind of
Well,
payment do you take?
oh god, I'm not sure, but he looks around like he's about to get shot, and he goes, I think lying might kind of be a crime, so I'll just tell we were just going to hire you. Well, we were going to take your coin, and then we were going to wait till after the moon times, and then we were going to kill you.
Wait,
and eat
wait,
you.
we harvested human blood.
What?
We have harvested blood.
What? I
What kind of blood?
Why do you have
don't
that?
want harvested
And
blood.
can I have some?
Well, remember the dead people that were,
I was
not,
drowning.
Oh, Lord, you guys are like... Do you guys have your own goblin island somewhere where you kill everybody that comes to the island?
I did hear from other survivors that you were stepping on people's heads and
We'll say
Stealing their
elevating
blood?
myself to a position of.
Look, I think...
you can say that all you like.
I will.
Look, we, I think you should talk to, Clonny. She's in charge.
Clonny? Not
Yeah.
Ronnie?
Clonny.
Clonny, Ronnie, love.
Can I?
Clonny. She probably has thing for you to do.
Okay, I would like to pull a shot out of shot places and hope that it grants us some kind of creative solution that we cannot see
Well,
to enter his passage.
cheers.
Cheers.
You don't have to do it with
You don't have to.
I love it.
She's just doing
You
the
can
shot.
save it for later.
This is her. Yeah, we each get one.
No, let me get a fairy shot.
Where you want it from?
Wherever they come from.
All right, if you want to take your shot, you can take your shot.
I'm gonna sneak him one from like my secret fairy stuff.
Your characters don't have to take the shot. The players are taking the shot. You don't have to materialize alcohol as the player.
Oh.
It's not like you or the player are taking the shot.
I wondered why we didn't have to roll for it.
Yeah.
I'll take a fairy shot.
Fairy shot.
Cheers.
We're doing it already. Very well.
Well,
Fair shot.
I don't get
See if
anything.
it lucks out with these goblins.
By the way, I rolled a nat 20.
On what?
Stealth.
Oh, nice.
I would like to talk to Clonny.
Okay.
Is Clonny
she's not-
there, or-
No, she's not here.
Lugs.
It's just the two. It's
Lugs.
the two goblins in front of you.
Listen, Lugs. It was Lugs, right?
Lugs, yeah.
Walk with me, talk with me. Well, look, I'm 3 feet tall. You're 3 feet tall.
I'm
Let's-
3'2".
And you're 2 inches on me. Well, that's means you should be running this place, you know. So, what is this fear? What is this crime?
Screech! Get him away from me! I can't talk to these people.
Can I roll persuasion on that?
You can't.
I'm trying to
There
get
are
it.
deeply ingrained reasons why
cocked.
he's freaking out.
24.
24 persuasion.
Yeah. It's pretty much
Okay.
my only skill I'm good.
Okay, so he is now listening to you again, but he's not like you haven't.
Look, Lugs, look, we just got here. We're friendly. We're starving. Who are you so afraid of? Who's going to punish these crimes of lying and killing us, not killing us, fucking later, tomorrow, hopefully?
Look.
Explain.
Okay, I explain. All right. So, like I said, when it's a purple moon time, we believe that outsiders like your dumb, ugly brain.
Sure.
I don't believe it quite as much, but I have to follow along. Anyways, we believe that outsiders can sometimes show us stuff and teach us things,
We can teach you many things.
but all year, except for the few days of purple moon time, we kill everybody that comes to the island. And we put our goblin, metal goblins to work in the crops. And we hang out and we just don't do any crime. We kind of remind ourselves that not everything has to be blood and violence. But then we remember that every time anybody ever comes here, they're mean and they try to kill us. So we have started just killing them first. But either way, it's blasphemy for you to ask me to be in charge. Kalani is in charge. She was first awake from hibernation.
I meant no offense. Also, did you say metal goblins?
Yes, metal goblins.
Mean? Why are they mean?
I don't know. They come here and they try to take our land and our island from us, and we say no.
What
And then we kill them.
What do they look like?
A lot at the times like you guys.
You don't recognize me, do you?
No. Well, I haven't seen a lot of flying fairies or whatever.
Off like bras at the end of the day.
What are I don't know what those I don't know what the flying ones are, but we don't see a lot of those. I've never seen them. But that makes me even more scared of them if I'm being honest.
No, we're gonna show you a good time. Look, this fairy's she's wild. She's the best time. We're gonna have a party. It's a party, guys. It's a moon festival.
We don't party until after the moon times, and if you're still here at the after the moon times, we kill you.
Is it not the moon times now?
It's the moon times right now, but we don't party. We reflect.
Wait, I get it. Sorry, I wasn't following the logic till now. Okay, so what do we have to do to stay here for the night and grant a safe passage off of here for tomorrow?
Oh, see? Very smart. Well, it's not tomorrow. We used to have a couple days before the moon times are up. Well, you go talk to Kalani. I think Kalani wants something. See, sometimes the leaders, we get stuck in these, like, big loops of logic. So, I don't know, like, we need to do something that's a crime, but we don't want to die doing it. So, it's very lucky that you're here, because we were trying to figure out how to solve that crime. But Kalani knows the crime in question.
How do we go to Kalani?
I was going to take her to you.
Yes, please.
We're going to take you to her.
As all this is going down.
You're very quiet. That's suspicious.
I am suspicious.
Ooh!
He can stay after moon times without death. He seems like Goblin a little bit.
I want them to.
Can you come down here? Stop
Oh
flying
no!
in the
Remember,
air.
remember I
Thank
stealth.
you.
I win the woods now.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Do your stealth thing.
I
What
want
did
the,
you do?
yeah. I want them to see. So I want them to see a rustling in the woods, and then a little goblin leg come out.
How do you have a goblin leg?
I'm a changeling, baby.
Oh.
I'm a sexy little female goblin now.
So you stealth in the woods
Yep.
amazingly.
Yeah.
You now change your leg into a goblin leg.
I do.
Sticking
Well, my whole body.
Okay,
But
not just the leg.
No, not just the leg.
I was like, that's
That'd be weird.
Weirder, yeah. So you change into a goblin.
Yeah.
Sexy goblin leg.
Yep.
What do you do now?
Ooh, boys.
What the fuck is that?
He's already taking us where we want to go.
Screet looks around and
What is wrong with you?
Screet looks around and
I literally have no memory of my
What is that?
of my life before, and how am I the smartest one in the room right now?
I know that there's a bunch of you scattered around the island, but is one of them calling from the? Oh, that's a goblin leg. Did you have a goblin with you?
Yes.
Sure.
Her
He's
accent
changing.
is atrocious. What is it, sweetie?
I
Come out. Let us get a look at you.
Very big goblin bosomed. And
They revile to your look.
We need Kalani to change her.
They're too big.
There was a terrible.
You die by snoo that way.
Lugs, you're
legal?
right.
I don't know. Is it?
You're right, Lugs. I
No.
could never be a goblin. I just don't feel the same way.
What do goblins like? Cookies? Wait. Oh, those are elves.
What do you mean they're too big? But why did you change your voice? I'm a goblin now.
Wait, don't we sing?
I'm in character.
That was the movie, The Goblin.
Yeah, but when you called from the woods, you had a different voice a second ago. He starts speaking to you in Goblin. Do you speak Goblin?
Shit. Probably not.
Look, I'm not trying to railroad, but this is an island of goblins that have been here for hundreds and hundreds of years and hate outsiders. They're going to be a little bit more privy to tricks that aren't logically sound.
What do we do?
You follow them to Kalani, probably.
Why are we fighting
I'm
them?
already
Take us to
going
Kalani, please.
Hey, there's no. I mean, you can do it. They're not going to kill you, at least.
Yeah.
They can't do anything to you.
Now you're just a goblin, and they know you're not.
Yeah, I think you're trying to fuck these goblins, or at least that's what
I
the
was
goblins.
trying to gain their trust,
Is that
There-
what we're calling it?
but we're already going to where we need
Yeah.
to go to.
Yeah.
You know what? All of a sudden, you just see this fucking whirlwind of fucking effects, and like, suddenly I'm back to Xavian. Not even fairy Xavian, just straight Xavian.
And-
like
and-
depressed Xavian.
And Lugs looks and goes, "This is why we don't trust outsiders."
You shouldn't trust anyone.
Anyways, we take you to Kalani if you want. If not, you can go back in Ocean.
No, we'd like
Kalani's
to
fine.
please.
Take that.
Watch them. Lugs like walks backwards with his spear. The other one leads you guys. As you travel up through the woods, you start to see that this is a very advanced island. There's agriculture, architecture. You see these very well-built wooden and stone buildings. You see that. Give me perception rolls as you see these giant mechs, like these giant metal creatures, tending these large crop, like wheat fields, vegetables, tomatoes. The blue coconuts are being turned into some sort of drink and jam and whatnot. But they're all, the only things working are these like 7-foot tall metal creatures.
11.
11?
19.
7.
7?
6.
You see that they're not being piloted by goblin corpses, but each one of these metal creatures has a goblin corpse like it would be controlling it, but it's just a taunt dead body. So the metal, you can see that the metal creatures are moving on their own, but each one of them has a goblin corpse inside of it.
I'd like to talk to Lugs.
Yeah.
The fuck is that thing?
Ah, that's metal goblin.
Oh, okay.
We let them sleep for 21 years before next moon. And we hope that they dream. Because if goblins have souls and outsiders like you filthy people have souls, then maybe Metal Goblin have soul too.
Probably not.
What was your character's name again?
Toor.
Toor. Can I lean into Toor and say, These goblins are fucked up.
Yeah, dude.
I know we just met, but we should probably try to figure out how to get the fuck out of here.
You don't know about the corpses, at least.
Okay, fair. Still, just the way he speaks about them.
Yeah.
He said that out loud, right?
Yeah, you said that out loud.
Yeah.
Look, we
Okay.
want you gone as
find their
quick
leader.
as you guys want to leave.
Let's find their leader. Let's rage for like a day, and then get the fuck out of here.
Can we stay for 2 days?
Wait, tomorrow's the fucking, right? Okay, yeah, 2 days.
Today, tomorrow, and then so the
Hangover day.
Their blue moon thing. You know that there's 2 days, like today and tomorrow. Then they will kill everybody on the island.
Is there a parade?
And party.
Is there a parade at all?
Yeah, please.
Yes, there's big parade.
What day is that?
2 days from now.
So, party today.
No, we do nothing today. We reflect on who we are as people.
Okay. Reflect today. I pull out a flask.
Oh,
No?
I
Do you like?
I don't think it's crime. I think he's not from here. He can drink, I think.
It's water.
He believes you.
So, reflect today.
Yes, reflect tomorrow.
I thought sex was tomorrow.
No, sex is day after tomorrow.
How long is this festival?
But it's not festival until after the blue moon or purple moon is
Oh,
over.
you kill everyone then festival?
No, we kill anybody. We kill you if you're still on island by then.
We're only safe
when's
until the
the sex?
festival.
Do you have a boat? We can leave right now.
We will give you both. I think Kalani needs something.
The sex is at a brothel off planet because if we are
You
on
are not
planet,
involved in sex.
we
Goblin
die.
don't want to fuck you. You are ugly.
I beg to differ.
No, we want to fuck goblins.
I've fucked stranger things than you, pal.
I almost did a copyrighted song.
What song?
I'm not gonna say.
You can say the name.
You already said it. Stranger Things.
Oh.
Oh,
Stranger Things has happened.
Look, we've fucked only goblins for like hundreds of years. The thing that you look like, what you guys look like, is disgusting to us. We want to only fuck goblins.
take me to Kalani, please. Let them
maybe
figure out
stay
how to
and
fuck
like
somebody
pretend
else.
to be goblin. But other than that, no.
My survival plans do not involve their goblin dicks. Let's go. Let me talk to Kalani.
Not
they
yet.
lead you through-
Not yet.
This is me walking up the mountain without
You see a bunch of goblins like sitting like the thinker pose, just holding their chins, looking strangely at you, and just you see a lot of goblins like sitting like doing like meditation poses. You see a couple goblins like pretending to sword fight. You see people running around. You see a lot of goblins just hanging out talking. You can overhear conversations like, "Why don't we do this more often? Like, I didn't even know that about you. Your brother died when you were 12? Why didn't we never talk about that? Because all year we're killing everybody that comes to the islands. Like, this island must be nice. Everybody always shows up here, and then we have to kill them." Like, you just hear that kind of conversation. Like, these goblins are like, this is the...
Catching up.
Yeah, they're catching up on shit that they should have just been talking about all year, or the last 21 years, essentially.
Yeah. It's the two co-workers that
Yeah.
never speak to each other.
Exactly. Because they've always got
Until
something
they have
to do.
the same day off or
But
something.
so, like, yeah,
Can
so,
I
like,
talk to Lugs?
what's up? Yeah.
Lugs?
Yeah.
Is Kalani your leader because you're afraid of her or because you love
No.
her?
No, we love Kalani, but we Kalani for every like 21, not like every year, right? We have hibernation, and we all sleep. We meditate. We reflect while we're asleep when it's cold, because we can't do anything when it's cold. It's cold and it's miserable and stupid, and the crops don't work, and the metal goblins rust, and we just don't do nothing when it's cold. So we all sleep. We do a meditation, we call it. Some people call it hibernation, but we meditate for the whole winter because there's no food, and we eat a bunch of food, and then we go to sleep. And whoever wakes up first is leader.
I hate everything about this place.
That makes sense, honestly.
Yeah, and we have giant orange bird that tells you of cheating. So like if somebody like we always know that whoever said like the first person that wakes up, the orange bird that circles the island will tell us. They'll let us know who was first to wake up.
Where's the orange bird's nest?
I don't know. I'm not allowed to know.
Do you worship this bird?
We worship many things. We worship the ring around the planet. We worship the bird.
Sure, who doesn't?
We
all know the ring.
Man, this is nice. I don't get to talk about stuff like this, man, because Skreek is boring. But yeah, we moved here years and years and years ago, hundreds of years ago, because we didn't like the goblin gods, and everybody just wanted to worship the goblin gods. But goblins looked up. My ancestors looked up and saw the ring around the planet and went, well, that's way better to worship. We can see that.
It's actually there.
Yeah, we can see that. So we started doing stuff, and we started, like, putting mud and different chemical. We started doing all this, like, we throw stuff at stuff and see what stuff does after stuff and stuff comes together. And then that's how we made up metal goblins.
Who said you had to kill?
Well, like I said earlier, we were fine, but then people kept showing up here. And they were not so cool and nice, and then they kill us, so we just decided to stop that. We just kill everybody that comes here first.
But why not broker a deal with a bigger planet to protect you?
There's
there are
only one
resources that
planet.
need to be
This is
taken.
island. There's only one planet.
Island. There are resources that are wanted, right?
I don't know. We don't want anyone else to have these. We live perfectly fine here. We have everything we need.
Is there a species that doesn't need what you have?
Lug's never thought about that. We don't care, though, because we have everything here. We chose to come here. There was nobody here when we got here. There was no animals.
So-
there was nothing to take this island from, so we came here.
So you came here, you abandoned your goblin gods.
Yeah,
You
well,
ca-
they're still up there being assholes, probably.
You came here, you worship the ring around the
Yeah.
planet. You started developing chemical weapons
No.
out of
no,
worship for
this
the
weapon.
ring.
And he holds a spear.
You mentioned mud and things that go boom.
Oh, man, some people call it, I don't know. Some outsider called it science.
That's a great word for it.
Reaction.
Do all the things you make go boom? Do they do other things?
No, so we find these one rocks, we beat them down a lot, and then we find some other rocks and beat them down. And back there on the beach, you can get like shells that wash up, and you put a bunch of this together and it explodes. Yes,
Where do your directives
so they
come
go
from?
boom.
yes.
They all go
we
boom.
have things that go boom. Yes.
Where do
I'm
your
just-
directives come from?
What?
Where do your directives come from?
I don't know. Directives. What is that?
Who
Probably-
makes you decide to get up and make things go boom?
Probably the orange.
Well, we don't make things go
Bird.
boom unless we need
We
to
should
get
find
deeper
that
into
orange
rocks. Sometimes we have to go deeper into mountains, so we use boom boom. We never
What's the
hurt people with
hierarchy
boom,
of
boom.
the system?
Kalani is in charge, but
You
then
don't hurt people with the boom boom.
every year we have hibernation. Whoever wakes up first is in charge. So
What
we
do
have
you-
a year of somebody else in charge all the time.
What do you do with the boom boom if you don't hurt people with the boom boom?
If we need to get if there's big rocks in the way, we need to blow them up so we can get little rocks to bang the rocks together to make better stuff.
Lug,
So you
if we were to put everybody asleep again, and one of us were to wake up first, could we rule?
Logically, I'm sure that's fine, but Orange
a
Bird would
pixie.
know. Orange Bird would know if you're cheating, and then everyone else here would know you're not Goblin. Because we don't like you. We don't want you here. We're Goblin.
look.
We
Y'all-
want to be Goblins.
goblin is a state of mind. We all know this.
Y'all, I want to get up to the orange bird. We need to plot to get to the orange bird.
Let's maybe talk to the goblin leader first,
Kalani,
Kalani.
please. Let's go to Kalani.
She sounds.
Why do you worship gods?
We don't, man. Pay attention. We worship the ring because we can see it.
It's a ring. It's still a god. You look.
It's not a god. It does nothing. We just like the way it looks, so we worship it.
Stop worshiping things. Worship yourself.
Oh, my Lord. This is why we
stronger
don't
than
like
that.
outsiders who come here and tell us how to live. Oh, my God.
Yes.
We're not with them, by the way.
Yeah, you are. Oh, Lord.
Like Ariana Grande, diddy diddy dum diddy diddy.
Anyone who follows a god is weak.
Okay, that's your prerogative, bro. We like it here. We do what we want.
It's a beautiful island.
Thank you, my friend. See, these two can stay. These two go.
Some things are just worth working.
Just one
with.
day though, for party, and then you go.
Party,
then we
go.
kill you.
Yeah.
Well, if Kalani says it's okay, I can't make that call.
No, it's cool. You can kill me.
We'll
So as you've been talking, you travel up through. You can see that the.
stand up for yourself.
You can see the
So ready to die.
wooden and stone structures get more and more advanced as you go up out of the not in some sort of hierarchy of classism, just the center of the island is better to be fortified. You get crops, you get all this stuff out near the beaches. because you need wide open spaces. You can see that there's no class system here. Every goblin is equal except Kalani kind of tells them what to do. You get the sense of. So you get to the middle of this, you find this big open area where there are couple, like, there's like 7 tombs, like big coffins made of stone in the center of this giant courtyard. It stretches on for miles. And then there are paths, and they're not being run by anybody because the shops are closed, and they're not using the metal goblins for the shops, but you see that there would be like a bustling market here. You were then led into a big stone building, no words, there's no, like, any of the markets, none of the things are labeled. Like, there's not like a flower shop, but blah, blah, blah. Town hall, nothing is labeled. There are no words on any of the buildings. You can roll me an intelligence if you want me to explain more about that.
17.
14.
14. All you can do is beat like an
18.
18. So you get the sense that these shops never change. These places never change. They're always selling the same thing. So the only people that are here are the people on the island. So there's no need to label any of these buildings. Everybody knows that's that, that's that, that's that.
Okay.
It's all pointing. They don't find a reason to chisel in, a sign or make a sign for something where that's always flower shop. That's always going to be the flower shop. That's always town hall. That's always going to be town hall. There's no outsiders to read these signs, so they don't have any, probably have a written language, but
It's
not
like
here.
In your house, you don't have the door to the bathroom labeled bathroom.
Exactly.
You just know where it
exactly.
is.
You go into this.
That's just fuck.
You yeah. You go into. They open the doors, and Lex goes, Kalani. She goes, yes. These people are here to speak to you. They're outsiders, but 2 of them are kind of cool. And Kalani goes, thank you. Send them in. You let them know the whole deal, right? And he's like, yes, of course I let them know the whole deal. Okay, send them in. And you see a bright blue, like almost looks like the gremlins from the movies Gremlins. Like giant, the ears are giant, pointy, hanging over, but she's like bright blue. And she's wearing like a nice little, like silk, almost see-through, like coverall.
How tall is she?
She's like 2'5".
Okay.
Yeah. Very short goblin.
Actually taller
She
than
sits
somebody.
and she's like scribbling on some paperwork and like doing a bunch of stuff. And then she's also like got this like some sort of exercise machine that her legs are running on.
It's a fucking 80s montage.
Showing leg warmers too.
No. But she's sitting and like just like bike riding, but at the same time she's like working on these paperwork.
She appears to be a maniac.
Lady Kalani.
Hey,
She's a goblin.
yes.
Pleased to be in your presence. I am Jark Prongo of the airship that crashed nearby. Did you hear of it?
No.
Well, it did.
Okay.
And these are my compatriots.
We are best friends.
Okay. Very good.
Where are we?
You're on Goblin Island.
That's what it's called.
I mean, we just call it Island, but
That's your home, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. I hear you run things.
for the year,
Right.
yes.
How long into the year is it?
We do hibernation in just 2 months.
Are you worried about losing your stature?
Why? This is way too much work. I didn't want to be the fucking first one that woke up.
you lead her against your will.
No, I mean, not against my will, but
You could have pretended to be asleep.
no, Orange Bird would...
I do that
Orange Bird
all
would
the
know.
time.
But good thing you're here. Orange Bird is why I'm glad that you are here.
How can we help you?
Maybe our ancient distant gods that we no longer believe in sent you here to help.
Do not speak of gods.
Yeah, I don't really believe in them either, but...
Okay, good.
No, they're
I
our
hang
friend.
out with gods sometimes. I don't know if I know your gods.
Oh, Guck, Grog, and Grime.
Duck?
Guck, Grog, and Grime.
Guck. Grime sounds familiar.
Grime is the most well-known goblin god.
They all sound like shit.
Yeah, that's what... You must be one of the cool ones.
Thank you.
No.
Piece of shit.
Every new interaction is going to be two new cool ones.
So, I have a proposition for you.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Take off your pants.
Well,
One jacket.
okay, back up.
Nice.
Lugs whispers to her a bunch of information that she would know about why you're here and stuff. So she goes, I hear that you have no boat and you want to leave. Because if you don't, we kill you. But look, so I found nobody's ever run into this. Of course, it's fucking me that it has to be the leader when this happens. The orange bird has not come out of its cage. Or cave, not cage. We don't cage it up. It's in a cave. It hasn't come out, and we need it in 2 months. Or actually, we need it to start its cycle after the purple moon. But it hasn't come out. But it is crime to go into cave. And all crimes are punishable by death. So,
Who punishes that crime?
well, we do. We wait till afterward, and we kill you.
So, if you went to the cave, you would kill yourself?
Yes, that's the problem. But you're not goblins, so I feel like it is okay in the books to let you go into cave and see what's wrong. And then you go check out cave, and then we give you big boat that we killed a bunch of people for, and we left it here. It's a very good boat.
Mr. Lugs, is it safe?
I'm not Lugs. I'm the fucking I'm
Kalani.
Kalani. Do all
Kalani.
goblins sound the same to you?
No,
Do all look and
no.
sound the same to you?
Look at
Jesus,
her
Father.
ears. Her ears are gigantic and
Ariana, you're
lovely.
being a racist.
But yes, what is it, sweetie?
Jesus.
I don't
That's
remember.
patronizing. I shouldn't call you that. I'm trying to make these goblins really good people,
you're good.
except the murder.
They justify it well.
So, you are...
A goblin.
No,
They're all goblins, but they're all different people.
who gives the orders between... Who is in between the orange bird and you?
What do you mean? Like, so I'm in charge for a whole year, and then the first person who, after hibernation, wakes up?
I want to know who's setting the rules, and if nobody is
Our ancestors, very, very long time ago.
if nobody likes it,
No, we all love it. There's no reason to change anything here. It's a fucking a utopia here.
I heard some goblins up the way that says some different things.
Roll deception.
I
No, we
agree.
can-
I also heard the same thing.
Didn't Lugs say he didn't like it?
He said he doesn't agree with it necessarily, but
I wouldn't.
Can I
call
use
it-
a help action?
I wouldn't call that deception.
Would you?
I don't want to talk about it.
don't roll it. Don't roll it. Who said this? Which goblin's up the way?
They were green.
We never got the formal introduction.
Ow.
One had purple spots and the other one had orange flecks.
Well, it's fine. We'll just do
Jark.
culling. We just figure out who doesn't like it here, and we send them off into ocean. That's fine.
Why kill?
Well, we're not gonna kill them. We send them off into the ocean. If they don't want to be here, they don't have to be here.
But
I heard
then
one of
take
them
us.
had
Let us
giants.
go. We don't want to be
No,
here.
I'm trying to give you a boat. I just need your help first.
Oh, what do you need? What do you need?
There goes. This is why we don't like outsiders. They don't fucking listen. We need you to go check the cave for the orange bird because we can't go in the orange bird because it's crime and crime is punishable by death. And if
But
we
we're
do
gonna
that,
die anyway. So
We're
we
not going
might
to
as
kill you
well.
if you're gone by then.
Look, lady, Calypso, Kalinda.
Sure.
Does Orange Bird have a name?
We just call it orange bird. We don't talk to it.
Orange Bird.
All right, what
Roll
do
to
you
find
want us to
out.
do when we find this orange bird?
We just want you to go check the cave and make sure it's like alive or something.
All right, well,
you want
can
us
we
to
get
ki-
like 30 pounds of boom boom and we'll get on that right away?
this
Give me
human
persuasion. Give me persuasion with advantage.
All right.
Roll in the,
You get to
in
roll
the
again.
dice
You get to roll
tray.
again.
10.
I give you a little bit of boom boom.
20 pounds.
Well, we're not negotiating, my friend.
40 pounds.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage again, actually.
Can I give him the help option?
Roll
Yeah,
to
yeah.
ask what we need to better prepare
Can
ourselves
I
that we can get.
roll? Am I just rolling persuasion too?
Yeah, sure. You roll one, you roll one.
I rolled in that one.
I rolled a 5.
I give you we don't measure things in pounds anyways, so I'll give you 2 goblins.
Of
2 goblins worth of, so like 2 handfuls.
That's probably
That's
Like
a good
what
amount
we
of
asked
boom,
for.
boom.
Yeah, a goblin can
Honestly,
hold.
if we got more, I don't know how we'd get it up there.
It's in
We
like
don't
a
really
bag.
Perfect.
have a wagon
It's in a
or
bag. It has a
anything.
little psst, and you throw it.
I can work with that. Thank you.
Yeah, it goes.
Cool.
Perfect.
We've been working on like new thing in language where we make noise instead.
All right. Well,
So it goes instead of boom boom.
Do you know what that's called?
No.
Onomatopoeia.
Oh. Scribble. Pedaling her bike, scribbles down.
That's also a god I worship.
She writes down onomatopoeia, then you say it's a god, and she scratches it out.
Yeah. She's a
We'll
cool,
call it something else.
she's a cool god.
We'll
There's
call
no
it
such
something
thing as
else.
cool
She
gods.
bangs.
We'll call it Goblin Goblin
She
Goblin.
booms. She
But you asked what
Crashes.
you can do to prepare?
I think.
I don't know. It's illegal to go in the cave, so we never go
Who's
in the
the
cave.
danger? The orange bird or y'all?
We don't know. We need the orange bird because it keeps us from cheating on the hibernation.
But what would be so bad about having a new way?
We like the way we have. What is it with you people?
It could be dead.
Yes, that's. Like I said, this has never happened before. Orange Bird has always been there. All my ancestors. Orange Bird was here when we got here, hundreds and hundreds
Let's
of years
just
ago.
go to the orange bird. Fuck it. Leave everything to chance. Pixie dust on the floor. Y'all, let's round up and go. 2 goblins worth of C4, or was it 4? It was 4 goblins of C4.
Yeah,
Come on
Ariana.
out.
It's two goblins worth of boom boom.
Ariana, you can't save people if they don't want to be saved.
Who said I didn't want to save them? We're taking 2 goblins in their hands of C4. We're
No,
rocking it.
We all know you want to save them. They don't want to be saved.
Yeah, but
This is perfect place.
we
We
just want
love
to get
this.
them off the planet.
Where is this bird?
No, we don't.
I will tell you.
Wait, I'm so confused. Wait. I think I'm really confused.
We're in
That
their
means-
house, and they need our help, and we need their help getting off the island.
So hold on.
We aren't trying to liberate them from their
Yeah, the
own
goblins.
ways.
I thought they turned away from their gods, but these like science people
Yeah,
were
so
like.
no, they okay. So to clarify, they
Like I
used
thought
to
they
live,
were like under hostage situation.
No, they used to
I
live
didn't understand
elsewhere.
why.
They've got it exactly the backwards. They used
the
to live.
hostages.
They used to live. No, they used to live elsewhere in the world where goblins worship these gods. Hundreds and hundreds of years ago, their ancestors were like, "We don't fucking like that," so they left and found this island and created a utopia for goblin kind where they worship science and things you can actually touch.
And now they have
believe.
trains.
Yeah, and now they have a very advanced society comparatively to the rest of the world.
And if we don't help them,
Yeah.
we die.
No, well, if you are on their island by the time their culture tells them that they don't want outsiders that ruin their utopia, like you're trying to do,
Yeah.
on
If
their
they don't-
island,
No,
they will
no,
kill
no.
you.
If they don't like you, you
Yeah.
die.
I thought
is
because they were
basically
saying like,
what
why
it
don't we
is.
do this? And I'm just like, I really fucked
She
that up.
okay, so was it good to clarify?
That's really funny, though.
She is asking you to help go check out the cave where the orange bird is, and in return, she will give you a big ship that they commandeered from other outsiders, colonials,
Yeah, I thought
that
Orange
tried
Bird
to
had, like,
take their land
pupils.
from them. And
I
once
thought-
again, to be clear, there was nobody here and no fauna when they arrived here. They didn't take this island from anybody, so they don't want anybody to take the island from them. So they
Wait.
kill everybody on sight.
You got to make the best of what you got.
Yeah, they are.
We're gonna find your bird, Kalani.
Yeah, where's this cave?
I can only tell secret to one of you.
I shall hear
Lay
it.
it on me.
Well,
Should we draw straws?
Everybody roll charisma. Actually, yeah, roll charisma.
I haven't rolled anything about before.
You two over here with disadvantage.
no, she liked me. Remember?
Oh yeah, just you,
Just me.
because of your misunderstanding.
18.
18 with disadvantage.
No.
Oh.
No. What was
Roll
this?
it again.
Roll
Just roll
twice,
again,
take
yeah.
a lower.
18 with advantage.
18. Well, you don't get advantage.
No,
you just
sorry.
get normal.
18.
13.
18. 13.
Wait, no. Sorry. I rolled an 18. I thought
Was-
I had advantage. That's just a +4. I'm fucking stupid.
No, we don't have advantage.
So you have a
We
22.
just rolled normal.
I rolled an
You
18.
got an 18 plus your 4.
No.
You said you had a
Just
plus
8.
4.
Do you have a +4 to charisma?
It's 18 minus 4. 14.
Wait,
What did
how'd
you roll on
go
the
minus
dice?
4?
18.
Oh, you have a.
Oh, you're rolling on the app.
Yeah.
So that's 18.
Okay, so 18.
23.
23.
I'm rolling with advantage. Oh,
Nope.
first was a 19.
No, you don't get advantage.
I get advantage. You like
He
it?
gets. Well, no, you don't
We
get
didn't get
advantage.
advantage.
Oh, I thought you said
You
you
just
did.
No.
you don't
Oh,
get
well,
disadvantage.
it was 19 anyways.
Yes, 19.
13.
Not having disadvantage doesn't give you advantage.
That's.
Shut your mouth.
You were very polite from the start, so that kind of makes sense. She goes,
I'm trying to fuck some goblins.
She stops pedaling and she gets down and her muscles are her legs are just jacked. Like she's never skipped leg day. And she
My
just,
lady.
like fucking saunters over to you like on these giant, beautiful, muscular legs. She looks like a mech suit from Armored Core. and she comes
Jark
up
is
to you.
very
And
intimidated.
she kind of pulls you like to come meet her halfway.
Of course, I would love to hear your goblin secrets. I have some secrets of my own, you know.
Can I use deception real quickly?
After this, sorry. So you said,
I want this to
I
happen.
said I would love to hear your goblin secrets, and I
wanna
have
pull
some
her.
secrets of my own.
are you flirting?
Yes.
Roll charisma again. I'll give you flat, and because they don't like other people, but
15 or 14.
15, 14. So, without an insight roll, I'll say that you see something in her. She's like all business, about to tell you like this goblin secrets, and then she kind of she realizes you're flirting, gets detested by it for a second, and then goes and kind of ponders it. She's not like into it, and she's like very neutral about it, but she's surprised that you even got past her like distaste for
Right.
anything that's not a goblin.
She's not against it,
Yeah.
but she's not for it.
Yeah. And she goes, "No, lean in." And she tells you
Oh, I'll lean in.
that the goblin, that the Phoenix Cave, I spoiled it, damn it. Orange Bird is up the mountain in the center of the island behind the protective walls for the Orange Bird.
Protective walls, eh?
Yes,
You have some of those yourself, don't you? Isn't
roll
it
charisma again.
isn't it strange how we put up these walls around ourselves?
Roll charisma again. Jesus Christ.
22.
Dude, oh my God.
I'm a sorcerer. All I do is charisma shit.
Time is for business now. Maybe we let you stay for party. But then you'd have to leave your friends. I only have one boat. You don't want to make life with Kalani here?
Kalani, you don't know me at all. But let's talk later. And I wink.
She seems, for the first time ever, for a goblin on
Seen?
this island.
Does she feel seen?
She feels like somebody wants her. She feels wanted. Everybody always comes to her because she's in charge this year. Goblins don't live a long time, by the way. I don't know if you know that.
Running this island must be a lot of work.
Yeah.
Do you ever get to relax?
She stop, and then she gets her.
Oh yeah, where's this cave?
I
Where's
want-
this cave?
I
It's
want
like up
to,
the mountain. There's up the mountain, and there's a like big protective wall that keeps people from going because it's illegal to go to the cave. And she basically gives you the nuanced directions of, take a left at the fucking fork in the road. You go up to, you'll see the wall. Tell the goblins on guard. Tell them fiddlesticks, and they'll let you in.
Yeah.
And,
If you
and
see the
then-
boulder
yeah.
shaped like a
Yeah.
boulder, you've gone too far.
and you want to roll? What do you want to do with deception?
I wanted to do some deception here.
Step
Well,
off.
actually-
Step off, brother.
What are you trying to say?
Well,
Let me go.
while he's distracted, they're distracting me. I can shapeshift at any time, as many times as I want.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shapeshift into a naked goblin with a huge penis. And then I'm going to tap Jark on the shoulder and be like,
You're just doing this out in the open?
brother.
You're just standing out in the open?
Yeah, just straight naked, and tap him on the shoulder. You don't stand a chance.
Who the fuck is this? We just saw you. You just changed into a goblin right in front of us.
You
Yep.
don't like what you see?
It's too big.
Why?
It's too big.
Okay, I'll shrink it.
Are you making that noise in character with your mouth?
And it shrinks.
I liked you at first. Now I hate you.
Welcome to the club.
And it goes flat,
So-
and I turn back into
So, like, the
zombie.
three of you guys can maybe, I don't know.
Kalani, I'm so
This is first time in Goblin history Orange Bird is gone. So if you
Love
fix
it.
Orange Bird, I think I have a little leeway. I think I can maybe keep everybody from killing you if you want to party with us. But I
Kalani-
don't know. This guy might have to go stand on the beach.
Kalani, you have my full permission to kill this guy.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm
Wait,
back
why
in-
am I thanking you? See, God, this is why I hate the devilish outsiders.
I'm back at Xavian now. I'm getting turned down left.
Good to know.
I have much things to attend to. You know where the one guy. What
I
was
know
your
the
name?
way. My name is Jark.
So impolite of me. God, what am I doing?
Hey, easy, and I reach out.
He like, gets mad that you're trying to flirt with
Don't
me.
be so hard on yourself.
All Kalani do is be hard on herself.
Well, maybe someone else can be hard on you for a change.
Do you at least speak Goblin?
I speak giant. I can learn, though, baby. I can learn.
He's a sorcerer.
God.
He ain't lying.
See, this is what happened when Orange Bird disappears. Everything goes through chaos. You know where please go check the cave.
We'll save your bird. It'll be fine.
Thank you.
Can we get one more goblin's worth of boom boom?
No, we only have so much. It's hard to make. Have you ever made boom boom before?
All the time.
God damn it! That's not her, that's me. You said her voice.
Wait, are there enemies along the way?
bad.
We're in. What are you talking about?
Why do we
We
need
live in
boom
this
boom?
oven forever now.
I don't know. They wanted to take boom boom. I don't know. You asked them why they want boom boom.
We're going on an adventure.
Yeah.
Who doesn't need two goblins
Exploding
of
things
explosives?
are good.
You can.
Bombs.
I got that.
It'd be nice to have 3 instead of 2.
All right, you guys can. She's like kicking you out of the courthouse area, but you guys can stay around and talk to more goblins, or you can head for the Orange Bird Cave,
I leave
or
before
you
I.
can talk to yourselves.
I would like to leave the room before I make it weird and hang out too long. And
Yeah. Say, hey.
I want to
the
leave coolly.
The charisma is high.
That's right.
Yeah, Xavian walks out, his head's kind of hanging. I fucking hate everything about this stupid goddamn island. Pieces of shit goblins.
You can't get your
Fucking
horny
no
goblin.
gods, like.
It's definitely everyone else. It's not you.
Yeah. So, since you're, what is Toor thinking right now? These guys have been
We'll
very.
talk later,
These guys
okay?
have been very vocal, but let's
I can
give
show you
our
the ropes.
viewers and listeners what's going on in. We'll start with you, and then what's going on in Ariana Grande's head or Grandont's head. We'll start with you. Like, what are you thinking as you've met these new adventurers?
Jark, where did that come from?
Oh no, just what's going on in your head, and then you can talk to somebody else if you'd like.
I'm just wondering where that came from with Jark and the
But my Rizz.
Rizz. The Goblin Rizz.
So you're
That's-
respecting Jark.
Some sort of magic.
Oh, it ain't magic, baby.
Of course the
Sorcery.
magic users are
That's
going
the
to fucking
oldest
like each
magic in the
other.
world.
And Ariana Grandont, what is going on? What's going through your head?
I think I'm just watching.
Okay. But there's no like back thought happening?
Not yet, because I really didn't understand that story at first, so I'm just gonna watch for a little
It's okay. It's okay. So you feel ashamed?
Yes, yeah,
I was
roll.
like, damn.
What's it
Where
called?
was I?
What's it called? Roll for a comeback.
You got a nat 20. You're back.
I've had like a 2 every single time I've rolled, except for the ones.
I'm giving you a nat 20 for the comeback. You were back. All right, Grandont is back. What do you guys do amongst yourselves on the way to the Orange Bird Cave?
Jock,
Jog?
Xavian,
I need to ask you a question.
I knew this was coming.
I'm not very good at this.
I can.
Never been much into the ladies.
Maybe you should figure that out. What are you into?
Well,
That answer. You got to figure that out first before you can do anything else.
Do
Because you are a lot of things, my friend.
I can change into anything.
You can. I bet that's confusing.
It is. I mean, I'll literally fuck it. But nothing wants to fuck me.
What a hard life.
Oh.
Is that a body
I'm a
thing
virgin.
or a personality?
Are you? You're kidding me. You're kidding me. A guy like you, a person like you.
Is that strange?
It's just surprising.
Why?
If I were to guess, I would think you'd clean up.
Sadly,
You guys can hear this, by the way.
Yeah, we're not being quiet.
Xavian has lived a sad and lonely life, mostly of war and torment.
Oh no.
I have not had much time for relations.
except with his hand.
My hand is quite vigorous.
Maybe a sheath.
Hey, our hands are.
Sheath.
No one quite understands us like our own hands.
And don't I know, all y'all three get into a brothel as soon as we get off this planet.
Hey, are you asking for advice? Can I give you some advice?
Yes, you seem like you are quite the philosopher of sexual relations.
Whatever you do, in all your escapades, whatever you do in life, do not be yourself. Just don't be yourself.
Immediately changes into a dwarf. Immediately changes into a gnome.
The secret is you got to be whatever you think they want.
Ooh.
Well, it looks like I look like you.
That's not. First of all, I'm not a fucking dwarf. That's racist.
I thought gnome.
You said dwarf twice.
I did, but they all look the same.
All right, actually,
said
let's
it.
back up even further. Maybe stop being so fucking racist, and somebody will fuck you. How about that?
I'm literally every race. I can't be racist.
That might. Judges?
I'm not there.
Cats?
None of my characters are there.
Can't Xavian be racist if he's every race?
That. But you're only getting
The question is, has he been every race?
But you're pretending.
Every race he knows of.
You're pretending. You're not born like that. When you turn into a goblin with a giant dick, you're not. You don't have 80 years of being a goblin like that.
Or a giant dick.
You're being a goblin.
Oh my god. Roasted.
Ariana.
Told you you were back. Told you were back. Oh my fucking.
Show us your true form for once.
You've seen my true form.
Which one is it?
Change back into Xavian. I'm fucking depressed again.
Oh.
So your goblins stop you, and you just go fiddlesticks and continue on walking through continue your conversation.
Have you ever considered making your true form not depressed?
No, I'm always fucking depressed.
Can you not changeling that?
You asking me to changeling my mind?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, did nobody get that pun? That was amazing. That was really good.
Try it.
Can you changeling your heart?
Oof. Character development.
Roll to what is it called? Make the soundtrack improv.
The soundtrack to Garden State creeps in.
You have like a lute, don't you?
Roll
Yeah,
I have several things.
You don't have to roll. You can just start playing music if you want.
Oh, I got a question about that later then.
This universe equivalent of Neutral Milk Hotel starts playing as
This
Xavian
is not a planet we want to die on.
enter.
As Xavian reflects on how to change, be a better person, maybe. You guys arrive at the cave to the place that you were told to go, which is the cave of the Orange Bird. It is a moss-covered, grown over, kind of there like thickets and briar. There's singe marks and burn marks around the cave entrance, and where have you ever seen like when you flamethrower like a wheat crop or anything, and then it grows back? You can see still in the foliage and the dirt around it that it was once burned to give way. Do you know what I mean? It's like you can see the scorches and stuff, even though there's years of overgrowth. Well, a whole years of overgrowth has come back over this cave, but you get the sense that yearly something bursts out of here with flame and vigor, and that has not happened.
Can I roll Arcana?
Yeah.
17 plus 4, 21.
What do you? So yes,
It's actual flame residue.
It is absolutely magical flame. It is a
this
flame.
a phoenix we're dealing with?
It is radiant, and yes, I spoiled it earlier on accident, but yes, you know, yes.
I missed it.
Well, now I just fucking spoiled it again.
Yeah.
But yes, I will
missed
say
it.
with the 21, you know that you've never seen a phoenix. You've only heard about it in myth and legend, but there is radiant and fire aura from like an arcane source that has over hundreds and hundreds of years has berated this cave entrance.
And this year it hasn't.
No, nothing has come out of it. You can see that a year's worth of like overgrown moss, and you can see that the moss has like a glittery. You'd probably love this. It looks like glitter. Like there's a magical, just from looking at it, like a glitter in the moss and the foliage and everything that is not natural to the rest of. You've seen a lot of this island now. This is the only place that has like glittery
Glittery.
Yeah.
glittery
Literally.
foliage.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
I got the glitter. Okay.
And
Fire. Okay. Fire.
we will stop there.
Not getting the credit. You start.
Before
We're
you
stopping
enter the
there?
cave, yeah. Before you enter the cave, we will stop there.
I was going to do something hilarious.
Okay, do that then.
My warlock friend,
What's up, dog?
hand me the boom boom. I just hung it
It's
into
like
the cave. I throw it right into the cave.
It's like so it's like a pouch, and then it has like a wick on it. You'd have to light it.
I have my Zippo.
Yeah.
I blow
I
it
light
out.
it.
Do you have it on you?
Not in person.
Damn.
I'm just gonna blow it out every time.
I forgot that's my magic.
So yeah, you
My spell.
light it
At home.
and
I light
Throw
it,
it in.
and I just huck it in the cave. If
No, I
if that
stop
doesn't
it.
break up a bird, I don't know what will.
all right.
No, what? No, we stop it. We want the bird to be okay.
If anyone wants to stop me, they can.
Me,
Bye.
I will stop you. My little 3-foot self will absolutely stop you. Let me get my
What would you
loot.
roll for that?
What are you trying to do? You're just trying to stop him from throwing it. Roll a opposed strength checks. So roll strength
20.
against his to see if you can stop his hand before he throws it.
Roll a d20 plus.
I got a -1 to strength.
Plus one.
All right, very.
Interesting. Don't do that.
17.
18, you get plus one.
18.
5. Oh, shit.
So you, this is actually where we'll stop because you guys have to deal with the fact that this thing is lit now in his hand. You go to throw it, and you reach out and grab his hand and stop him from throwing it.
Can I bite his finger?
You can when we get back next episode.
I'm little. I gotta use what I got.
I'm tiny, too.
I'm about to
Check us next time.
Oh, what am I? I might be.
Oh,
Solid.
shit.
I might not be solid.
See you next time.
Cheers.
Rock nerds!
Bing, 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 bing.